Hello, this is Kokebek talking about the errors of the WWE. Okay. Now, first off, I'm going to talk about the Attitude Era. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to start out with the PG era. All of them. I don't know. Basically. Okay. So, whenever I first started watching wrestling, it was back when they were having the WCW WWE Invasion, and ECW was involved with it. And if you look back then, you had guys like Stone Cold, The Rock, Kane, you had Rikishi, Big Show, you just had all these big names, and really most of them are household names now. You didn't really have Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. Well, at least whenever, I started watching it. You had Shawn Michaels, Triple H, DX. And if you go back and look, it was, I don't know, it was just awesome. That's all I can say. To me, at least it was. And plus, I was younger. And with that being younger, okay, it's basically like giving a hamster dog food, it's like, wait, this is what wrestling is? I'm a born wrestling fan then. Okay. And then they, I guess they try to clean up the company, or maybe it was just because Stone Cold left, or he got injured, or whatever. But I don't really know. I don't remember. They decided to go with the Ruthless Aggression, which was good. It started the draft and had guys in disguises like Eric Bischoff dressing up like Hulk Hogan, like he used like a wax mask. I believe it was Eric Bischoff. I don't know who it was. I think so, because it was supposed to be an interview with Hulk Hogan, and it ends up being some guy else. Okay, now I'm just getting off subject. And I believe whenever they had that, Jeff Hardy did that amazing Swanton Bomb off the, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can see in the picture. They still had good storylines, and they just cleaned it up a little bit. It was still good. To be honest, I was so young in the Attitude Era that I didn't even realize the change. Like, it was still pretty awesome. And then, they go to the PG era, which, I didn't know about the, change until maybe, I don't know, till maybe a month later, because at first, they did good with it, like they had, I don't know, just go watch videos about it. I can't really remember off my head. They did good with it. It was still good storylines. And today, they still have some good storylines. But the problem I can't seem to realize whenever I first started watching, honestly, okay, I was a huge fan of Kane. To be honest, and I was. You know, I liked Stone Cold, I liked Triple H, but you know, my favorite was Kane. I guess it was because of the mask and just all the crazy stuff he used to do. And today, you know, you just have kids, you know, buying John Cena merchandise. And not to be hating on John Cena, because you know what, it's not his fault that the storyline sucked. You know, not to be hating on him or the WWE at all. You know, it's just weird because, okay, so I'm growing up watching the Attitude Era, while as kids they are watching the PG Era. Now maybe it would be okay reversed. You know, if we went to the PG Era to Ruthless Aggression to Attitude Era. You know, maybe mature as I did. But it just got younger. And some of the storylines today are good, but they end too early. They don't make sense. Like the CM Punk walking away story. I was like I didn't watch the Raw where he was whenever he was first announced to face John Cena for WWE title at Money in the Bank. However, I did watch the next week and where he attacked John Cena. You know, he wasn't babyface. He was this guy who was in between. Which they do need more in between wrestlers. You know, it's just being face versus heel, face versus heel. That's the problem with storylines. Like The Miz and Archer keep doing with that storyline. Even though that storyline's hilarious, I mean, like, you know, this can get pretty stupid sometimes. But I find Archer's and both The Miz entertaining. But no, they wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't find those guys in the Attitude Era, is what I'm saying. You're gonna have guys who are like Stone Cold. Okay? Now, would WWE ever go TV-14 again? Maybe, you know, you never know. My prediction is not anytime soon. But you see, it's not exactly the writer's fault. It's, well, actually, you know, you can blame it on a lot of people. It's really the wrestlers' fault. Okay. Back, Chris Jericho, I'm just gonna use him as an example. He pitched the idea of of his character. Okay, he pitched it. He made it. He said he wants to be the Ayatollah of rock and roll. You know, they let him do it. You know, he went out there and just, is that pretty much what he wanted to, you know? And you know, I believe The Rock is also on a case like that now. I don't know for sure. Okay. Well, see, my personal opinion, PGR, the WWE doesn't have to be TV-14 for it to be entertaining. What they have to do is, okay guys, I liked the Brodus Clay storyline. Like, I thought that was pretty cool, Godfather, and the Chris Jericho one is I'm kind of iffy about that one. You know what, maybe it's something big, Nah, the Daniel Bryan thing, if you watch the last SmackDown, they just made him seem like a real jerk, which is good, because, we want some neutral guys in there. In my personal opinion, those guys... Okay, what we need is face, heel, and neutral. And then you mix it up, you can put face, heel, neutral, face neutral, heel neutral. Don't necessarily put the good guy and the bad guy all the time. Mix it up. Give us Give us a guy. Oh, and give the people who've been there for about 2 years, like Kofi Kingston, who's already been United States Champion, and Intercontinental Champion, and Tag Team Champion. He should be the guy who should get a world title shot. And then Justin Gabriel should be pushed to the United States, or Intercontinental. He's on SmackDown, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then, where you go from there is you make something big with Kane and John Cena. You don't make, like, I don't know, a match at the Royal Rumble. Wait till Elimination Chamber. Make it an Elimination Chamber match. Make it not a quit match. If you do that, then make John Cena come out with some, maybe not new merchandise already, but I think he should. It's 2012. Changes need, or just go back to one of his old. Bring back a Free Pebbles one, or whatever. You don't really have to do that. I'm just suggesting. What you guys should do is you should put some heels on Raw. Come on. You guys are loaded with heels on SmackDown. Oh yeah, and the next video will be talking about how NXT and Superstars are just for jobbers now. Whenever Superstars first started, it was, Edge and Jeff Hardy were on there, and Edge was world champion, and they had actually the cutting edge on there, like the first time. Now it's just terrible, and so is NXT. Man, just end that season already. 100 episodes coming up. Put the finale the next episode after that. Let's go, Kevin. Signing off.